And now the time has come for our first prize-giving segment of the night as we honor the journalist winners in 4 categories. And as you hear your category, could you please, as winners, line up to the left-hand side of the stage in order of bronze, silver, and the gold winners. Here we go. We begin with the Prince Albert II of Monaco and the UNCA Global Prize for coverage of climate change. And I ask the Ambassador of the Principality of Monaco, Her Excellency Isabella Pico, to join us on stage to hand over the medals. Ambassador, welcome. The bronze medal is awarded for the in-depth coverage of the UN Ocean Conference in Nice, weighing both the promise and hurdles of the ambition of the global goal of protecting 30% of the ocean by the SDG deadline of 2030. The reportage included exclusive interviews with key conference leaders, journalist Hadar Elhadary, reporting for ESG Mena in Egypt, is the winner of the bronze medal in this category. Congratulations. Elhadary, please. The silver medal is awarded, well, let's take some pictures first. Over there. The silver medal is awarded for a reportage that highlighted the importance of the International Court of Justice's 2-week hearings on the obligation of states to address climate change after COP29 ended in a bitter truce. The reporting also documented the international mobilization of youth activists ahead of the ICJ hearing. The silver medal is awarded to freelance journalist Isabella Kaminski of the United Kingdom. And now for the gold winner in this category, and we go to the big screen. Please roll the tape.
No child should lose their future because extreme heat makes it impossible to learn. Hi, I'm Sanket Jain from India, and I report from remote regions often overlooked in the global media. My stories ask a simple but urgent question. What is climate change doing to our bodies and minds? I followed many children whose grades collapse every summer. Not because they study less, but because their classrooms become so hot, the brain shifts from learning to basic survival. Heat reduces attention, weakens working memory, and slows cognitive processing. A child under heat isn't learning, they are enduring. Climate change is writing inequalities into childhood itself. And it doesn't stop here. I've seen many farmers with 50 years of experience, people who could read the land like memory, suddenly get it wrong in 45 degrees Celsius heat. Not because they lost wisdom, but because heat leaves no space for long-term thinking. In a hotter world, even experience is failing. We track every millimeter of sea level rise. But we don't track how many decisions, dreams, and childhoods are collapsing in the heat. The climate crisis doesn't begin when a coastline disappears. It begins when we lose our ability to think and feel. I'm grateful to United Nations Correspondents Association for looking where the world rarely looks, and for honoring people whose lives are reshaped by climate change much before the world notices. Thank you.
Congratulations to freelancer Sanket Jain of India and our gold medal winner. Thank you. Thank you, Ambassador Pico, who may now vacate the stage. And please welcome Francesca Bodini of the Alexander Bodini Foundation, who will hand out the medals for the Elizabeth Newfer Memorial Prize for Written Media. The bronze medal is for reportage that examines Syria's post-Assad landscape marked by economic collapse, a deep humanitarian crisis, and the complicated influence of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. With sanctions, sectarian tensions, hello and welcome, and geopolitical rivalry shaping the country for nearly 4 decades, of progress has been reversed. $800 billion lost, 9 in 10 people living in poverty and reliant on aid. The bronze medal in this category is awarded to Giorgia Garantzioli of the Athens News Agency and Envoy magazine. Congratulations. The silver medal is awarded for a story titled Roots for Behavior Change for a Sustainable World, and stresses the need for a shift in mindset and societal structures to tackle environmental challenges. It highlights fossil fuel dependence as a key driver of climate change, causing floods, droughts, and economic disruption, particularly in countries like Uganda, and calls for addressing root causes such as deforestation and wetland clearing rather than surface-level solutions. The silver medal goes to Christopher Bandana of Uganda's Daily Monitor, who sadly could not be with us tonight. But we shall get you your silver medal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the gold winner in this category, and we go to the big screen.
I am Dominic Gutoman, a journalist for independent media outfit Bulatlat. I am deeply honored to receive the Gold Prize for Elizabeth Newfer Memorial from the 2025 UNCA Awards. The stories I wrote wouldn't be possible without the courage of families of enforced disappearance and human rights defenders who continue to push back despite the glaring impunity. Since martial law, there have been 2,000 victims in our country, but not one has been held accountable. The International Convention for the Protection of All Persons from Enforced Disappearance is the only core human rights treaty that the Philippines has not yet ratified. This recognition is also for my newsroom for championing human rights journalism despite the state censorship. Our colleague in the community media, Frenchie May Cumpio, remains detained over dubious charges for practicing the same reportage. I owe this to the people in our country and around the world fighting for human rights, justice, and accountability. Lastly, we honor and express our solidarity with our fellow journalists and people in Palestine, resisting Israel's genocidal war. Our commitment in reporting human rights violations continues. Maraming salamat po.
Congratulations to Dominic Gutoman of independent news outlet Bulatlat in the Philippines, our gold winner. Dominic also could not be with us tonight, but we will endeavor to get him that medal. I also thank Francesca Bodini for handing out the medals and reliever of her duties as I welcome the Mr. Nunziagelo Furuli of Italgas SPA to do the honors for our next category, the UNCA and Italgas Global Prize for Digital Innovation and Artificial Intelligence. Welcome. The bronze medal is for reportage titled, What Does AI Understand About Fine Art? And explores AI's limits in interpreting and creating art, highlighting an experiment where ChatGPT misrepresented an image, raising concerns about identity and cultural bias. The article also examined how AI influences visual representation, blurring the line between creation and curation. Xinxian Tina Wang is an independent journalist here in the United States and the winner of our bronze medal. Congratulations. The silver medal is for a report that examines Zambia's readiness to integrate artificial intelligence in education, highlighting potential benefits like personalized learning, improved administration, and resource management. It also notes challenges including infrastructure, teacher training, and policy development, and stresses the need for collaboration among government schools and the private sector for successful implementation. The silver medal is awarded to Eneti Munshia of the Makandai Center for Investigative Journalism in Zambia. Ms. Loretta Ching Andu from the Permanent Mission of Zambia will receive the prize on her behalf. Congratulations. And the gold winner.
Hello, I'm Mercedes Gallego, and I'm here today thanks to something very brave my colleague Raksi Janiklegel did. Launch a print magazine in the age of digital media. For the second year in a row, the UNCA Awards are recognizing stories published in Envoy magazine. My piece, Can the UN Save Us from the AI Reckoning?, looks at how the United Nations is establishing a framework to govern artificial intelligence before it governs us. I'm thrilled that Envoy magazine is being recognized for giving space to stories that look into global diplomacy and the promises it still holds for humanity. Thank you so much to UNCA, to Italgas, and to everyone proving that in the age of algorithms, good journalism still needs a heartbeat.
We congratulate Mercedes Gallego of Envoy magazine on her gold medal win in this category. Congratulations. Come on, give her a round of applause. This is the gold winner. Come on. Yeah, you're going to give it to you. Congratulations. And thank you to Mr. Nunziangelo Ferruli for handing out the medals in this category. Thank you. And now, for the final category in this award segment. Hang on, we're almost at dinner time. We're getting there. The Ricardo Ortega Memorial Prize for Broadcast Media, presented by UNCA Awards Chairman Gianpaolo Pioli, who I now welcome on stage. Mr. Chairman. And the bronze medal is awarded to a group of journalists working for Mother Jones in partnership with France 24. In a YouTube interview titled Gaza Aid Whistleblower Speaks Out Amid Escalating Famine, retired U.S. Army veteran Anthony Aguilar described major problems in Gaza's humanitarian response. He highlighted logistical failures that delay food distribution and discussed concerns over the militarization of aid operations, which he said had created tensions and conflict on the ground. The bronze winners are Claire Duhamel, James West, Amanda Pike, Yves Schaffner, and Jessica Lemonsieur. Yves and Jessica to receive the medal on their behalf. Please come on up. Don't be shy, come on up. Take a picture. The silver medal is for a Reuters report from the UN. Wow, Reuters gets applause. I love it, I love it. So a Reuters report from the UN General Assembly that highlighted sharp global divisions over US President Donald Trump's influence. Argentina's President Javier Milei praised his views on immigration and trade, while China's Premier Li Qiang blamed his protectionist policies for economic stagnation. Bolivia's Luis Arce and Colombia's Gustavo Petro criticized what they saw as US hegemonic behavior. And France's Emmanuel Macron, who was stuck because the president's motorcade was coming by, remarked about Trump's outsized presence at the UN. The Reuters team, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Nichols, Jonah Green, and John Durfee, are the winners of the silver medal in this category. Congratulations. And now I ask for your indulgence.
Get off the stage.
Hang on. And now for the gold winner in this category. And before we roll the tape, I want to recall a few occasions where Trevor Noah has hosted the Grammy Awards in Los Angeles, while also being nominated in various categories. But fortunately for his hosting responsibilities, he didn't win. But his future looks bright nonetheless, which makes the next segment slightly awkward. But without further ado, please roll the tape for the gold winner.
Hello, I'm Aaron Berbrick, video producer with the SABC News here at the UN. I am deeply honored to accept this award on behalf of myself and my bureau chief and intrepid correspondent, Mr. Sherwin Bryce-Pease. Unfortunately, Sherwin couldn't make it. He's a bit shy, or just busy hosting this event. Either way, we are truly honored to receive the Ricardo Ortega Memorial Prize Gold Medal, named in memory of the Spanish journalist killed on assignment in Haiti in 2004. This recognition is for our coverage of the UN's humanitarian space, highlighting the devastating rise in deaths among humanitarian workers over the past 2 years. Our interview with Emergency Relief Coordinator Tom Fletcher was a poignant conversation detailing the immense challenges facing humanitarians in Gaza, Sudan, and the DRC.
We've lost hundreds of colleagues and their families, and yet we still go out to try and save as many lives as we can.
Individuals risking life and limb in service to others, often while working under severe and chronic underfunding. Their courage in such dangerous and complex environments deserves far more attention than it receives. We are truly grateful for this honor, but our work was the easy part. We simply helped reflect the sacrifices made by humanitarian workers around the world. Tonight, we pay tribute to their unwavering commitment with profound respect for those who have given so much, too often the ultimate sacrifice. It is in their honor that we accept this prize tonight. Thank you.
Woohoo! We were robbed, Jonah, we were robbed. But the winner of the gold medal in the Ricardo Ortega Prize is Aaron Berbrick and Sherwin Bryce-Pease. Let's give it up. Woo! Sadly, I have to hand the microphone back.
You know what? A silver medal isn't nothing, Michelle. Congratulations. I just want to pay tribute to my colleague Aaron Berger. You know, we've worked together for a very long time. He is also very much responsible for a lot of the images and graphics and the video content you see on the screen. This stuff takes a lot of time in pre-production. So can we give Aaron a round of applause? Great job, Aaron. Thank you so much for all the support tonight. And for being such a wonderful teammate. Thank you. Okay, all right. That concludes our Journalism Awards for the night. After the dinner break, we'll introduce you to some of our big hitters in the room, including our Global Advocate and Citizen of the Year honorees. Please enjoy your dinner. We'll be back in 35 minutes, and then I want quiet in the room. Is that the deal? That's the deal we're making. Enjoy your dinner. See you soon. Thank you.